In 2025, we are currently facing issues due to climate change. What is climate change? Climate change is the long-term shift in Earth's weather patterns, including temperature and rainfall. Nowadays, the temperature of Earth feels hot, and recently, heavy rains have caused widespread flooding, even in Jatinangor. While natural events such as tropical cyclones have caused flooding, human intervention has exacerbated and made the situation difficult to control. In conclusion, change in temperature and rainfall causes many issues for the Earth's ecosystem. Climate change plays a major part in it.
The effects of climate change toward agriculture is severe. The change in rainfall patterns causes plants to not grow consistently. The rising temperature causes soil to dry up faster, and the pollution that causes global warming, in other words, greenhouse gases, lower the quality of our soil. This lowering in soil qualities causes plants to not grow or even die. Not only that, extreme climate events like flash floods and drought further affect soil chemical properties, lowering organic carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus, which are needed for healthy plant growth.
The lowering of soil quality affects the farmers greatly, with a lack of nutrients within the soil, making it so that the farmers have a hard time getting high yields from their crops.
In Indonesia, the solutions that are being used are to constantly use fertilizer in order to fertilize the soil. But this is a temporary solution because this fertilized soil is still lowering in quality and is losing nutrients that are needed for plants to grow. Not only that, the overuse of synthetic fertilizer may hurt the natural microbes that are needed for plant growth. Thus, we need a new solution.
Now, biochar is a solid black stable material that is composed of carbon, minerals, volatile matter, and moisture, and acts as a supplement for soil. Since biochar replenishes the lost nutrients of the soil will be able to grow plants ideally. Biochar itself is made of organic biomass, things like wood or crop residue or even animal waste. These organic biomass is then heated and then processed into biochar.
An empathy map is a tool used to understand users by mapping what do they see, hear, say, do, think, and feel. So we can better understand their challenges, motivation, and behavior. And this empathy map consists of 7 key points. First is who are we empathizing with. So we mainly focus on farmers as they are directly affected by the climate change. And then what do we want them to do? We want farmers to improve food security through technology, specifically by adopting biochar. And then what do they see? Farmers see extreme weather such as floods and droughts and declining plant nutritional quality due to high CO2 levels. And then what do they say? They believe that agriculture is no longer sufficient for the next generation if no changes are made. Then what do they do? Well, agricultural communities are starting to create test fields such as Gardens of Tomorrow. What do they hear? They hear NGO campaigns promoting sustainable agriculture. And lastly, what do they think and feel? Their pains include losses from lower crop yields, while their gains focus on achieving long-term food security. So in a nutshell, these empathy maps help us frame the problem clearly and justify why technological solutions like biochar are relevant.
To promote our solution, biochar, we already create persona canvas to describe our future customers in detail. We are looking for farmers who are still in their middle age and based in West Java. We saw that farmers are still facing crop failure due to heavy rain, drought in West Java, and uneven water distribution because of sloping land or small springs. We saw this as an opportunity because mostly farmers are still buying their needs by their own and not yet directly exposed to technology. This is making us easier to inviting them to start using biochar. And this is aligned with their goals and motivation to gain money and consistency in harvesting time.
But of course, in order to find out biochar as our solution, first we had to put it through our value proposition canvas in order to ensure this would be the right solution for our customer's problem. In this case, we can start from our customer profile, where their jobs to be done as a farmer are ensuring farm fertility, planting crops, watering and maintaining the farm, and protecting it from pests, while they do still obtain the gains of having subsidized fertilizer and subsidized seeds and having naturally rich soil, they still face some setbacks, which are soil losing its fertility and unpredictable weather patterns, things like droughts and heavy rain. With that being said, in order to solve the problem from our customer profile, here we show in our value map where gain creators would be providing cheap and accessible fertilizer and ensuring the crop growth and soil richness, while solving or having pain relievers solving their problems, which are cost reduction and solving their problems of drought and infertile soil by mitigating drought and infertile soil. That is why we came up with the solution of biochar. Even though biochar is very useful, it is still rarely used. Now, why is it rarely used? Now, that is due to the lack of knowledge. People don't know about biochar and the lack of technology to make biochar. With that being said, let's share our knowledge so that farmers know and could utilize biochar, because only when together can we save our planet. Thank you for watching.